Chapter 5: Joy, the Forgotten Strength. Welcome back to Soft Voice Psychology. Take a slow breath with me. Inhale gently through your nose and release it softly through your lips. In our journey together, we have walked through emotions that often feel heavy: anger, sadness, fear. These are the emotions that demand attention, that grip us, that leave marks. But today, we turn toward an emotion that is quieter, subtler, and often forgotten: joy. Joy is not loud. It does not scream for recognition. It arrives softly, like morning sunlight through a window, like laughter shared between friends, like the warmth of a hand in yours. And yet, for all its gentleness, joy is one of the most powerful forces in our lives. It heals, it connects, it strengthens. Joy is not a luxury, it is a necessity, a source of resilience, a forgotten strength. Today, we will explore what joy really is, why it feels so fleeting, and how we can learn to honor it, cultivate it, and carry it with us through life. What is joy? Joy is often confused with happiness or pleasure, but they are not the same. Pleasure is immediate and sensory, the taste of chocolate, the warmth of a bath. It is brief and fades quickly. Happiness is a broader emotional state, often tied to circumstances, achieving a goal, living comfortably, feeling satisfied. Joy, however, is deeper. It is not dependent on external conditions. Joy can exist even in sorrow, even in hardship. Joy is connection to others, to meaning, to the present moment. Psychologists describe joy as an emotion of openness, expansion, and lightness. When joyful, we feel connected to life itself. Our chest opens, we smile, our energy rises. Joy says, right now in this moment, life is good. It is not denial of pain. It is the recognition, even amid struggle, of beauty, of love, of meaning. The evolutionary purpose of joy. Why do humans feel joy? What is its survival function? From an evolutionary perspective, joy serves several purposes. 1. Social bonding. Joy connects us. When we laugh together, play together, celebrate together, our bonds strengthen. Joy builds trust, cooperation, and love, essential for survival in social groups. 2. Learning and motivation. Joy marks behaviors worth repeating. When an action brings joy, finding food, helping others, creating beauty, the brain says, do this again. 3. Resilience and recovery. Positive psychology researcher Barbara Fredrickson proposed the broaden and build theory. Positive emotions like joy broaden our thinking and build resources. Joy helps us recover from stress, see possibilities, and prepare for future challenges. So joy is not frivolous. It is strategic. It is the body's way of saying, this is good, this is worth living for. Cultural perspectives on joy. Cultures across the world hold different attitudes toward joy. Western cultures often associate joy with success, achievement, individuality. Joy is portrayed in advertisements, movies, self-help books as something to chase, to earn. Find your happiness. Live your best life. This framing makes joy seem like a destination, something we should always be reaching for, but never quite holding. In many Eastern traditions, joy is subtler. In Buddhism, mudita, sympathetic joy, is the practice of rejoicing in others' happiness. Joy becomes collective, not competitive. Taoist philosophy speaks of wu wei, effortless action, where joy flows naturally when we stop forcing life. Joy is not achieved but allowed. In many African and Latin American cultures, joy is deeply communal. Music, dance, celebration. These are not escapes from hardship but affirmations of life shared aloud. Joy here is loud, embodied, unashamed. In Nordic cultures, there's hygge Danish or lagom Swedish. Contentment in simplicity, coziness, balance. Joy is quiet, found in small moments. Candlelight, warm tea, time with loved ones. Each culture teaches something about joy. Joy can be individual or shared. Joy can be loud or quiet. Joy can be earned or simply allowed. So the question becomes, what lessons about joy did I inherit, and which ones do I want to keep? Neuroscience of joy. What happens in the brain when we feel joy? Several systems activate. The ventral striatum, part of the brain's reward system, lights up. Dopamine, the neurotransmitter of motivation and pleasure, floods the system. The prefrontal cortex engages in moments of joyful anticipation and satisfaction, linking joy to meaning. The amygdala, usually associated with fear, also responds to joy, reminding us that emotions are complex and interconnected. Oxytocin, the bonding hormone, increases during joyful social interactions. Hugs, laughter, shared experiences. Studies show that joy activates neural pathways associated with approach behavior, curiosity, and exploration. Fear makes us retreat. Joy makes us reach out. Joy also impacts the body. It lowers cortisol, boosts the immune system, improves heart health. Joy is medicine. Why joy feels harder to sustain than fear or anger. Here's a paradox. Fear and anger often linger, but joy feels fleeting. Why? 1. Negativity bias. Evolutionarily, the brain is wired to notice threats more than rewards. One mistake could mean death. One pleasant moment just meant comfort. So fear sticks, joy fades. 2. Hedonic adaptation. We quickly get used to positive experiences. The promotion, the new home, the relationship. At first, joy. But over time, the novelty wears off and we adapt. Psychologists call this the hedonic treadmill. 3. Cultural conditioning. Many of us were taught that joy is selfish, indulgent, or naive. Stop smiling so much. Life is serious. Don't celebrate yet, something bad might happen. These messages make us afraid of joy. 4. Trauma and grief. For those who have experienced loss or pain, joy can feel unsafe, like betrayal. How can I be happy when? Joy becomes guilt. So joy is not weaker than fear or anger. It is simply more fragile, more easily dismissed. Obstacles to joy. Let's name the barriers that block joy. 1. Guilt. I don't deserve to be happy when others are suffering. 2. Productivity culture. Joy is wasted time. I should be doing something useful. 3. Perfectionism. I can only be joyful when everything is perfect. 4. Fear of loss. If I allow myself to feel joy, I will only hurt more when it's gone. 5. Numbing habits. Scrolling, consuming, avoiding. These dull both pain and joy. These obstacles are understandable, but they also rob us of one of life's greatest resources, the capacity to feel alive, connected, and hopeful. The wisdom of joy. What does joy teach us? Presence. Joy only exists in the now. You cannot feel joy while obsessing over the past or worrying about the future. Gratitude. Joy often arises when we notice what we have, rather than what we lack. Connection. Joy deepens when shared. Loneliness dampens joy. Community amplifies it. Resilience. Joy is not denial. It is the strength to say, even here. Even now, there is something beautiful. Joy does not make us naive. It makes us brave. Practices for cultivating joy. How do we invite joy back into our lives? 1. Gratitude practice. Each day, name 3 things you are grateful for. Small things count. The warmth of sunlight, the taste of coffee, a kind word. 2. Savoring. When something good happens, pause, don't rush to the next thing. Linger, notice. Let joy settle into your body. 3. Playfulness. Reclaim activities that feel purposeless but joyful. Dancing, drawing, playing games, laughing with friends. 4. Connection. Spend time with people who bring lightness. Share joy openly. 5. Mindfulness. Joy lives in the present. Breathing deeply, noticing your senses, grounding yourself, all open the door to joy. 6. Self-compassion. Give yourself permission to feel joy even when life is not perfect. Joy is not a reward, it is your birthright. Guided reflection. Recalling and re-experiencing joy. Find a quiet position, somewhere you can be at ease. Let the world around you slow down, little by little. Close your eyes if you wish. Take a slow breath in through your nose. and exhale softly through your mouth. Let this first breath mark your arrival here, in this moment with yourself. Feel the air resting on your skin, the gentle weight of your body on the chair or the floor beneath you. Let yourself settle. No expectation, no pressure, just the simple act of being here. Now, turn your attention to your breathing. Don't try to control it. Just observe it as it flows naturally, the rise and fall, the gentle rhythm of life moving through you. With each breath in, imagine a soft light entering your chest. With each exhale, imagine releasing the heaviness that covers your joy, the worries, the overthinking, the rushing. Inhale light. Exhale tension. Little by little, the light grows warmer, softer, spreading through your shoulders, your spine, your entire body. This is safety. This is peace. Now, in the stillness, invite a memory of joy to arise. You don't have to force it. Let it come gently, like sunlight breaking through clouds. It could be a moment from childhood, playing outside, laughter bubbling from somewhere deep and free. It could be the memory of a loved one's smile, the sound of music you love, the scent of the sea, the feeling of finishing something meaningful, the simple act of being seen and accepted as you are. Trust whatever comes. There's no right or wrong memory. You are simply remembering what joy feels like. Now that the memory is here, step fully into it. See what you saw then. Hear what you heard. Notice the colors, the brightness of the light, the sounds in the background, a laugh, a song, the wind in the trees. What did the air feel like against your skin? Was it warm, cool? What scents floated through the space? Fresh cut grass, rain, a kitchen, the perfume of someone you love. Let the details awaken. You are not just remembering, you are re-experiencing. Now ask yourself softly, where does joy live in my body? Does it rise in the chest, expanding like a soft glow? Does it swirl around the heart, light and fizzy like bubbles? Does it spread through the arms or face, making you want to smile? Notice these sensations. Allow them to grow. Let joy expand gently without effort. It is safe to feel this. You are allowed to feel this. Take a slow breath in and notice how joy inflates with it, warm and golden. Exhale and feel your body relax into that warmth. Joy is not something you must chase. It is already within you. It was never lost, only hidden beneath the noise of daily life, beneath worry or fear. Right now in this breath, joy returns to you. Spend a few moments simply breathing and resting inside this feeling. You might even whisper silently, "This joy is mine. It's okay to feel this. I can carry it within me." Let each phrase soften the space around your heart. Imagine joy moving through your veins like warm sunlight, traveling through every cell, every thought, every corner of your being. Your body remembers how to feel alive, how to feel connected. Now, as you rest in this feeling, think of one person, one event, or one simple moment that you are grateful for today. It doesn't have to be extraordinary. Perhaps the taste of morning coffee, the kindness of a stranger, a quiet moment that made you smile. Let gratitude and joy mingle. They are close siblings, feeding one another. Each time you notice something to be grateful for, joy deepens. Each time you allow joy, gratitude blooms. Pause here, breathe in gratitude, breathe out appreciation. If alongside joy you also sense traces of sadness, longing, or nostalgia, welcome them too. Often, when we truly open the heart to joy, old sorrows rise gently to the surface. That's natural. Joy and sadness are threads of the same fabric. Both remind us that we are alive. Whisper softly inside, "Thank you, sadness, for showing me what is precious. Thank you, joy, for showing me that healing is possible." Let both coexist peacefully for a few breaths. This is wholeness. Now notice if a part of you hesitates. if there's a voice that says, "What if this joy disappears?" or "I don't deserve this?" Acknowledge that voice with kindness. Fear of losing joy is normal. But remember, joy was never meant to stay frozen. It flows in and out, like the tide, like breath, like the sun rising and setting. The more gently you hold it, the longer it lingers. So instead of grasping, allow joy to flow through you, passing, returning, expanding, resting. Now imagine that this joy has become a soft light, radiating from your heart. Each breath fans its gentle flame. The light spreads outward through your chest, into your arms, into your hands. It flows upward toward your throat, softening your voice, allowing your words to carry warmth. It reaches your eyes, turning them tender. It glows at the crown of your head like a halo of calm contentment. You are glowing softly, peacefully, quietly. This is you, illuminated by joy. Now, visualize the people you love, one by one. Family, friends, mentors, strangers who have touched your life. See them bathed in the same golden light that now fills you. Every breath you take sends a ripple of light outward, gentle waves of joy, kindness, compassion. Imagine the world softening with that light. For just a moment, see the possibility of a world where everyone remembers joy within themselves. You are helping to create that world, simply by remembering yours. Before we close, take a moment to anchor this feeling. When you feel joy again in daily life, even a tiny spark, you can strengthen it by doing 3 simple things. 1. Pause, no rushing past it. 2. Notice, what does it feel like in the body? 3. Name it gently, whisper, "This is joy." Just by naming it, you stamp it into memory, teaching your mind and body how to return here. Now, gently bring your awareness back to your breath. Inhale once more through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Feel the surface beneath you, the weight of your body, the softness in your chest. If your eyes are closed, begin to flutter them open slowly. The room is the same, but you are slightly different, lighter, quieter, touched by something pure and alive. Before you move on, take one last moment to whisper thanks, to your mind for remembering, to your heart for feeling, to life for offering this quiet gift. Joy is not rare, it is not fragile. It lives in small places, waiting for your attention. In laughter, in connection, in the still breath between worries. Carry this calm joy with you now, as softly as you might carry a candle through the dark. Not blazing, not forced, just enough to see your own way forward.